Jason Walsmith here, longtime friend of People's Company, Steve Brewer, American farmland owner. Just wanted to take a moment to tell you a little story about the past year, 2020 for me. I've spent a long career playing in a band called the Nadas, and when COVID hit, we lost 90% of our shows and sat at home for a couple months like everybody did, trying to figure out what to do. And my wife and I decided that if we could travel self-contained and play socially distanced outdoor private shows, that we could do that safely and keep everybody healthy. So we did that. We started the I'll Play Anywhere Man tour, and we had the opportunity to play coast to coast. 30,000 miles we drove in that camper van and played backyards, lakesides, rooftops, and I had the opportunity to play a lot of amazing land, some ranches, some farms, and just saw how beautiful the country is, and it made me really want to find a little piece of land for myself someday. So when I was in Montana, I played this beautiful, generations-old cattle ranch, and just drove the van out into the pasture and woke up in the morning with the sunrise, and the landowner came out and offered to give me a tour of the land, of the property. And we went up on the top of this mountain, and he kind of gestured all around, and he said, "Do you see the landline over there?" And I was like, I wasn't familiar with that term. I said, "What do you mean landline?" He's like, "The landline where the ground and the sky come together." I said, "Oh, the horizon." He's like, "Yeah, starts over there and goes all the way around here past this mountain over here." And he basically, as far as I could see, he was pointing at his land, and it was just beautiful and inspiring. Traveling through the country for those 30,000 miles, there was just so much beautiful land out there, and it just made me wonder, after seeing this property that this gentleman owned, who owned all this other land and what was going on there and what did people do with it. And so I inspired this song. It's called Follow the Landline. Follow the landline as far as the eye can see. This is all mine, it's part of me. Where the horizon breaks and the mountains rise, I can tell you how, I can tell you why. You can pass it by, you can pass it on. You can pass it by, you can pass it on. And it's a big sky, it's a rolling hills, it's a wild ride. While you're standing still, keep my heart close, close to the earth. Take my hands deep into the dirt. You can pass it by, you can pass it on. And it'll still be there when I'm gone. It's a sunrise, it's a harvest moon, it's a century farm with a scenic view. You can hold your land, does your land hold you? What once was old is as good as new. You can pass it by, you can pass it on. It'll still be there when I'm gone. You can pass it by, you can pass it on. You can pass it by, you can pass it on. Follow the land and line, as far as the eye can see. This is all mine, it's part of me. Where the horizon breaks, where the mountains rise, I can tell you how, I can tell you why.